Missed you. This is Mary with Sayre Tarot, and this is your November 16th through I think it's the 30th, I believe, 30th, 2020 reading. Because November, if you do every other month, and there's a couple months that aren't, I think. Anyway, hopefully I got that right. So it just kind of arranged itself before. And then I have this dump of cards right here that need to be explained. So let's start over here. This is the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards. Beautiful. Okay. So isn't that neat? So this card says help appears in various ways. There is much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift that you forget to look at the support systems that are with you continually. So adrift, huh? Kind of feel like you're out there all by yourself. Okay, next card. Past life activation. Ooh, what do you think about that? Well, we better go in and check it out. So, what's interesting about these two cards that I just realized, Aries, is they're both add up to 8. They're both about balance, both at 35. Does 35 mean something to you? I'm getting chills all over this one side of me. It's like the right side. Okay, now it's crossing over. So, for some reason, you might want to look up the number 35. Maybe you're 35 years old. That may be somebody's like number 3 and 5. Okay. Okay. So let's look at that activation real quick. Past life, huh? Interesting. You have talents within that have been developed through the various life experiences. Through many varied life experiences. So sorry. You have had many lifetimes already, even if you don't recall them consciously, helping you evolve and grow into the loving being that you are today. Your desire to grow in consciousness and spiritual power to assist the divine plan unfolding throughout the universe is heard and supported by the spiritual worlds in all ways. To this end, past life material is being activated now for your benefit and the greater good. Woo! Dang, Aries. Woo! Ugh. I got chills everywhere on that one. That's amazing. So, here's that. It makes sense with the help card, right? Help appears in various ways. Okay. Call them in, Aries. Call them in. Not only call in the help, but call in the memories, the experiences, the knowledge, the download. Beautiful. Okay, next card. She who whispers. Consia. I think it's Consia. Okay, so beautiful cards. Secrets, confessions, and confidant. All right. She who whispers knows how to keep a secret. You won't pry anything from her lips. She is a quintessential vault who holds all the lies and all the truths of her world. Her smoky quartz headdress helps remove negative energy. In fact, it is said to transform it into positive energy. I like that. It is her role to hear all the confidences of all who come to her. Consia, Latin for confidant, never judges, she simply listens. This card reveals that all of us have secrets. It may be time to release yours now if they have become a burden. If you are concerned about being judged, look into your own heart for some compassion. Sometimes we convince ourselves that our secrets are uniquely deep and dark. When we expose them to the light, we may discover others with the same fears. If someone has entrusted you with their secrets, honor their confidence. So here's some questions for you, Aries. What are my secrets? What would happen if I shared my secrets with others? Who can I trust with what I value most? Wow. Okay, now we're gonna so I have these two cards right here. These are just tarot cards, and this is below. The help appears in various ways. Okay, so here's the Two of Coins. So this is about, it's about achieving balance. It's about looking at different situations, two jobs. Could be balancing money because it's Pentacles, and but he's on a high wire, so he really needs to balance some stuff. He's looking at one, and one's tucked under his arm as if, I don't need that one right now, but this one looks important. So there may be something in front of you that has you kind of wobbly. Maybe it's about this past life activation. That might make me a little wobbly if that came out. And I was, whoa, okay. Then, you're going to like this, I think. The next card is the Apprentice. Yeah, Three of Coins. Well, here comes the activation. Here comes the information. You can start working on it. Apprentice is also about working with others, but this one, no. This one's about you working with spirit. And beginning this, whatever it is. Apprentice is all about the learning. And there's a drawing here. There's study involved. But he's got 3 pentacles he's working on, and they look mastered. So pulling this mastery through your past lives or through the downloads is actually, whatever you're going to go towards, it's going to make it easier. It's because you've already mastered the skills. It's just a matter of bringing the information through. Okay. So this is under past life. So that was like help appears in various ways. You already have the knowledge. It's just going to, boom, there it is. Okay, so let's look at, I had a whole dump of all these cards, and I thought I'm going to stop there. There's a message. All right. First one is the Ten of Wands. So here's about the burden. I'm tired. Dang. I'm tired, and my dog is worried about me. I'm on my knees. I don't know how long I can carry these burdens. Okay. Next card. I have the Nine of Wands. And that's, so we're kind of going backwards here. Nine of Wands is, being beat up, and I'm a warrior. I come from battle, and I know that I must continue, but it's not an easy place, right? Now I have the Nine of Cups. There's something here about a wish, something I want, something that would make me happy, something I've always wanted. And the thought of that thing makes me happy. So we've gone from this exhausted dude right here to this happy guy, like with the drink, like, yeah, I could go for that. Then I have the Eight of Cups. So this is leaving something, maybe something in the past that you thought would make you happy you had to leave behind. Okay. This is the Ace of Wands. So it's like a story, right? They always are. Ace of Wands is, we leave behind something because we know something better is on the horizon. You see that? See how the clouds, the sunset is beckoning him? Yep, and there it is right here. It's a new start. It's a rebirth. It's something that almost looks like it could be this pentacle that has somebody out of balance a little bit until you decide that that's where you want to do, that you want to move towards that. Okay. Or somebody does. And then I have the King of Cups. So this is this is emotional maturity, emotional maturity. Somebody who can look at something and be detached and not triggered, kind of still be interested, be standoffish, waits for things to come to them a little bit. Masculine energy, this is cups, so water, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Something about what maybe what you had to leave in the past helped you master that part of your emotions, okay? This rebirth helped master the emotions too. It also helped you maybe that's where you started getting that spiritual influx of information. Okay. So it's kind of like this feels like it's a backstory for you. So let's check out what the audacious angels have to say, which is sitting here over your past life activation. Eiffel Tower. Isn't that cute? Eiffel Tower. Well, here's your beacon right there. Doot, 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 doot. It's just mind blowing how these cards work. All right. Let's take a look. Eiffel Tower. It's adorable. Oh my gosh. Your psychic eye is opening even wider. Time to climb to new heights with your intuitive abilities. You are reaching new heights with your psychic sight. The Eiffel Tower was designed by a bridge builder for the World's Fair in Paris and built to be only a temporary structure in 1889. I did not know that. Some Parisians wanted the tower torn down, fearing it would stand out too much amid the classic architecture of France. It stands today despite those first negative reactions. You are bridging your abilities from heaven to earth. Your ego or some around you may not always like the results. You are a standout when it comes to your spiritual connections. You are also sturdy enough to withstand some controversy. The view from the top of the Eiffel Tower is stunning. The view with your psychic eye is spectacular. Time to climb the Eiffel Tower. Well, the Eiffel Tower is telling you that's how you're going to receive the downloads. That was kind of, and you may not always want to tell everybody about that, but there maybe you always had these. There's some people that you may need to trust with that information, and they may be. I think they're going to be like-minded because even though he's working alone, it is the card of apprenticeship, and that usually is learning from others. So, where you felt imbalanced before, like in this Two of Coins, there's balance coming in with the information and with the new learning, the new, the new learning, the new way, the new work. Is there anything else? I don't know. There's something here about just in the past about what you thought you really wanted became a burden, okay? And that you realized that you kept fighting for something that you had to leave behind anyway because somehow it didn't serve you. You couldn't go through your rebirth with that. You couldn't go into your spiritual path or your spiritual connection with that, okay? So, oh my gosh, weave your own destiny. So, weave your own destiny. Let me just get the book just real quick. Adrienne. Sometimes I have trouble finding these. There's Anastasia. Okay, it must be under W. Sorry about that. Sometimes they don't make sense. Hang on a minute. Okay, so the expanded meaning is take a leap of faith, intuit necessary changes in your life, embrace the unknown cycle. Oh my gosh, this is totally about your intuition, about the downloads, about your past lives. Wow. So, there's help, and it's going within. The help that's coming is from going within. You know, it's really a great time for you to learn about yourself and trust what you're feeling, what you're getting from the divine. And it's okay to double check that. Are you sure? It's okay, you know. And a good reader can help too if you want to read it. I have them, but you know, and readings are good until you get to the point where you don't need them anymore, and you can do it for yourself. You actually get downloads without the cards. It almost becomes clearer without them for yourself. So I like to do them with others so my ego doesn't get in the way, you see. So it just stops it from happening. And I like that because it takes me out of the picture and I just get what's coming through for you. Okay? So some good stuff. Boy, I'm so excited for you. And if you feel compelled or inspired, you can let me know what's going on. But I love you, Aries. And it's really, really great. Really great. So we grow sometimes in difficult times. We remember, we go back and reach for parts of us when we're cracked open. And pain does that. Sorrow does that. Circumstances does that. Do does. Okay? And this is good work. Have a good couple weeks. I'll talk to you soon. Happy Thanksgiving, too. Bye bye.